Here we are, day 30, flower. A couple days since the last feed on all of them. As you can see, the Purple Queen really beefed up overnight. Actually over the past couple days, but the day after that feed, they really beefed up just like the Wedding Crasher did. Color still looks good, other than a couple on the dwarf. Still looking like that. I pulled a few off, like I said in the last video, just because I need to open it up a little bit, make sure the buds inside or down low we're getting some decent air. And I think I took a couple off of that one too, but all color looks good. There was like that little tiny bit of discoloration. Not sure what that was. Maybe the bud's taking some nutrients or something, but it didn't progress at all, and everything's looking healthy. This plant's still curling, the end of the leaves still curling. I'm not sure what that's from. This plant isn't doing it as much. I think I've heard that before, that it's CO2 deficiency a little bit if it's curling, but you know, I'm not supplementing CO2 this time around. So these plants are grown with Kangen water though, which is water that's run through electrolysis, and it has electrified hydrogen in it. So the water is probably absorbed into the root system at a better rate. The nutrients are probably absorbed at a better rate. That could be why I'm getting really good nug results without the CO2 supplement, because this time around they're really throwing down, and this is the first time I'm ever growing with my Kangen water. So yeah, Kangen is pH specific, electrified hydrogen water. It's filtered too, obviously. It's probably the best water you could drink. Highly suggest looking into it, but the machine is decently expensive to maintain, and running water through it just makes you have to maintain it more. So I really didn't want to use it for growing because of that reason. But if we're gonna get results like this, we're just gonna send it. Then it's definitely worth it. So when we get the clones, and I start doing clones in the future, we do some experiment with some clones, and we can do some Kangen water without, some with Kangen and some without Kangen, and see how the buds produce. I accidentally just closed the door and had the fan off for a little bit, so it got up to about 75% humidity in here for about 45 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. I went upstairs and something clicked in my head. So wait a second, I closed the door. Turned the fan off and closed the door like a dummy. But I'm happy I didn't do that overnight or something, because the buds are getting to a point where I think moisture could kind of get caught up, especially in between where they're pressed up against the stem or the stakes. So, and it's 38%. It dropped all the way down 38%, but that's just because I have the door open. If I had the door closed, it'd be at about 50 right now. Maybe a little bit more, slowly dropping to like 52. When all the plants are wet, giving off moisture, it stays at about 55 in there. It's been really dry lately, so when the plants aren't giving off all that water, it gets to about 45 in there. Maybe a little lower, 42. So I'm liking the conditions after the feeds. Don't really want to keep it this dry in here for too long. I just want the buds to get some air quick. Really stacking. I haven't had growth like this before. I did change my feed up a tiny bit. I've just been kind of sending my own ideas, just dropping some nitrogen, the heavy nitrogen feed in the part A, and adding a little bit of more of the bloom booster. And then I've also been doing the microbes, and just started hitting them with the Cal Mag. So I think I might just supplement the Cal Mag for the rest of the flower till the end, until flush. We'll see how they do. If I get any toxicities, we'll pull back. But they're just stacking. Just stacking, the ladies. Looking quite beautiful. Should be a couple days till I have to feed them again. Probably Monday, Saturday night, right now. Give you guys another look. Let's go over the top here. I'm gonna need to reach. It's my favorite one right there. Can't say it enough. Although the Wedding Crashers are definitely my favorite Purple Queen. These Wedding Crasher are just... I like this Wedding Crasher better. But definitely a little different. Pistils are a little bit thicker, you can see, on the Wedding Crasher compared to the Purple Queen. Oops. Just zoom here. It's bad quality. There we go. They're thinner pistils. These are a little bit thicker. You guys might wonder, like, if you, most of you watching probably consume cannabis, so might wonder where all those pistils go and why you don't find them in your bud. You see them on the outside of the bud sometimes. Usually they just dry up and they get really shriveled up and you don't recognize them as how they are now. So that's why it looks kind of exotic to those who haven't seen it before. We marching on. Munching on the dwarf. We'll look at the Purple Queen dwarf. We'll look at the nugs on the inside. That's a better look right there. Let me know if you guys see a Hermie in there. I haven't been going too hard searching. I haven't seen them. So, not, well, I have seen them, but recently I haven't seen a lot of them, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, I can't stop looking at them. I want to keep the door open and just stare at them. We do have the light up to 100% now, so should probably be wearing my glasses. Nah, I mean, so yeah, guys, moving along, day 30 of flower. Going to keep boosting the feed up as we go along. Slowly, and just make sure they're taking it right. That Kangen feed. So, hope you guys are having a good weekend. If you're watching this weekend, if you're watching the end of the weekend, I hope you had a good weekend, you have a good week, and I hope your next weekend is beautiful. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.